Welcome to my YouTube channel. You're so much welcome, and I'm so happy to be doing this again with you. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. It's the best family that you can ever have, because we learn and teach one another how to be better social beings and just loving ourselves and being happy while doing it. So you're so much welcome. Please stay to the end, share, comment, and like my videos. So today I want us to weigh in on energy vampires. So an energy vampire could be anyone, and this kind of people, an energy vampire is just someone who drains you emotionally, and it is always intentionally. So they intentionally drain you emotionally, and they get their energy and self-esteem just from you always listening to them, and they never listen to you, and they expect that you really care about their business or care just about anything around them, but they will never do the same to you. So these are just energy vampires. And one of the things, or one of the signs that will make, or signs that will make you realize that you are dealing with an energy vampire, one is that your interaction with them will always leave you overwhelmed. Anytime you interact with someone who is an energy vampire, you will feel so much overwhelmed, and your energy will be very much low constantly anytime you interact with them. And a person who is an energy vampire also will constantly intimidate you. It doesn't matter, like they'll just look for a way to make you feel intimidated, whether through their actions or through their words. So they intimidate you constantly. Another thing is, such kind of people also will always make sure that they criticize you. You see, criticism is good, especially if it's positive, but they'll constantly criticize you on the negative side, and in fact you'll not even feel like it's a criticism, but you'll feel like you're being bullied. So they are bullies, and they also criticize you negatively. They will also never take any accountability. They will wrong you, but they will never take any accountability about it. They will never apologize. They will never sit down to conclude that they were wrong. Like, for them, they are always right. So the other person is always the one who is wrong. So they never take accountability, and you know what that can do to you, okay? And then they love drama. Like, they just love drama. Drama may not love them, but they just love drama anywhere they go. They just want to start drama. Anything for them is something, is an issue. Everything has to be turned upside down. They will turn every word you say into their own meaningless understanding and make sure that it has become dramatic. Anything small will be magnified until you wonder if really, how creative they are in just magnifying small things into bigger things and just making issues out of nowhere. They just love drama each and every time. And then it is always their way or the highway. It's either things work their way or the highway. So if it's something or opinions you're having, or you're having, you're not agreeing on something, it is always that you have to go their way or the highway. So if you don't move if you don't move as they are moving, as per their opinion and how they feel things should be done, then you're not going to to agree anytime. So it's always their way or the highway. So they are very selfish to that extent. Like, they don't consider your opinions. Their opinions are the ones that should matter and must matter and should always matter for them. And then they'll always play down your problems. And this basically means, maybe you're not agreeing on something, or maybe you are going through stuff. You're just going through stuff, and you're opening up to them about how you're feeling and how it's making you feel. You're just having some troubles, and you're trying to share with them, maybe as a friend or a family member, because an energy vampire can be anyone. So they'll just play down your problem. So you could be telling them, I feel like I'm going through something, and I'm really stressed about it. Could be, maybe it's financial. Maybe you're explaining to them, telling them, okay, I'm having financial issues, and I feel like things are not working out for me. So how they'll play it down, they'll tell you things like, that's normal. Like they will never take time to listen to how you're expressing yourself and how you're talking about whatever you're saying. So they'll play down your problems and amplify theirs. So for them, if they come to you, their problems matter than yours. So anything you complain about, anything you put forward about, they just downplay it, like maybe you are just being too much, or maybe it's something that you should get over with. Okay. And for them, for theirs, you have to really be into it. You really have to listen. You really have to see how important it is for them, and how they need solution as fast as possible. So basically they just downplay your problems, and for theirs, they want you to listen to, they want you to actually be empathetic about their problems, but they will never be empathetic about your problems. And these people always will never be happy for you. They will never be happy for you. Yeah. So they won't be happy for you unless it is them achieving something. So basically, you will be successful in something, or you will have achieved something and share with them, and they won't be happy for you. They will never be happy for you. But the moment it's their turn, and they have ended up achieving something, when they share it with you, they expect that you be happy for them, you be excited, you go all the way out to even just tell everyone how they have been successful in whatever they are doing and all that. So they'll expect that you announce their success, but for you, when you're successful, they will never recognize it. And then they like taking, lastly also, they like taking your good nature for granted. So maybe what they do is they ask you to go out with them for coffee, okay? And they will ever expect you to never say no. The moment you just say no, you become an enemy. So they will, if you're someone who is always agreeing to what they're saying, they play on that, okay? They play up on that. They use, your good nature against yourself. So if you're someone who is always saying yes to their ideas, to their suggestion, let's go this way, you go that way, let's do this, you do that. So the moment you just decide to say that, okay, today I don't feel like doing this or that, now they change. They become really mad at you, and they start showing you how bad you are, or rather they just demean you or treat you in a very unfair manner or an unkind manner, because they know that, or they believe that you should never say no, because you're someone who is always saying yes to them. So giving them a no, this one time, makes them mistreat you so badly. So those are just things that you can experience from people that will show you that whatever you are going through with this person is actually an energy vampire. And these people, if you keep on hanging around them for the longest time, you realize that you start becoming depressed, because each and every interaction you have with them, they are sucking in energy from you, and you get out of that situation, or that you get out of that situation or that interaction feeling very much overwhelmed, energy drained, not happy, So if you continue putting them around you, you realize that with time, you start becoming so much depressed, okay? So look out for those signs in people who have this essence of, being energy vampires. I don't know if they are aware that they are energy vampires, but if someone can intentionally drain you emotionally, then this person knows what they're doing. And most energy vampires are just basically people who have low self-esteem. They depend on your energy so as to pump up their self-esteem, and just to pump up their energy to feel like they can also be recognized and they can also be seen. Yeah. Now the problem is they're doing it in a negative manner, okay? Yeah, so that is all about the energy vampires. Be on the lookout, guard your energy. If you feel like your interaction with the simplest way, if you feel like your interaction with anyone, every other time you're interacting with them, you feel overwhelmed, then that is not the best person for you. You have to quit, okay, or to keep off, or to create boundaries. So the next time you're gonna meet here, I'll let you know how you are going to deal with energy vampires, and one of it is just creating boundaries, and so many other ways on how to deal with them so that you can guard your energy and be healthy and not fall into depression because of dealing with someone who is an energy vampire. So thank you so much for being here and listening to the end. I hope it's gonna help you in dealing with day-to-day social interaction in your life. So for that, I'll leave you there and say bye. Have a very good time in whichever part of the world you are in, either if it's morning, afternoon, evening, or even night. Have it in the very best, fabulous way. So that's a bye. Bye, guys.